In this week's episode of the Pokebears podcast.
No, he says Ursaring, you gotta say it like you're a bear. I am saying it like I'm a bear, bitch.
Roar! You know when the show is at its best, Nick?
When is the show at its best, Forrest?
This show is at its best when it just lets itself go fucking batshit crazy.
Yes!
Like this episode.
Yes!
Alright, Nick, intro time.
It's Pokebears episode number 51. Number 40. Pokebears number 41. Okay, hold on. Stop laughing, Forrest! It's Pokebears episode number 40. Oh wait, shit. Are we doing this after or before the Entei movie?
It'll be after.
It's episode 42 of the Pokebears podcast. That did not match the fucking rhythm at all of the song I just did. Learn your goddamn music theory, Forrest.
I have terrible rhythm. Well, welcome back everybody to another exciting episode of the Pokebears podcast.
Pokebears podcast.
Starring
Nick and Forrest.
Starring Nick and Forrest, where we review the Pokemon anime 5 episodes at a time, except for this episode and 2 episodes ago we were doing 3 because we're at the end of the season and it has a weird number of episodes in it.
Yeah, it did. What was that, like 46?
I don't know. It's
36?
a weird number.
Okay.
It's a weird number. What'd you think of the Pokemon movie? Wasn't that fun to watch and review?
That was.
We said all the things that were great.
That certainly was. Lived up to my expectations, or I am very disappointed. Probably one of those two, or somewhere in between.
Probably.
Let's finish off this goddamn fucking season.
Yes. This season has
that was
been...
somehow at the same quality, or possibly worse, than Orange Islands.
I don't think it was... Overall, as an overall thing, I don't think it was worse because there were more episodes in Orange Islands that were just like the same fucking thing.
But there were a lot of episodes I fucking hated in this season.
Yeah, oh my god, yeah. But there are also more episodes that were better.
That's true.
Is a thing. So
it's like Kanto
they took
again.
more chances, I guess. Yeah.
Okay, so Forrest Grumps.
Forrest Grumps. Alright, in this episode we got Team Rocket coming in within the first, 2 seconds of this episode with a big net.
They were, right after the goddamn intro card.
Yeah. I was super impressed. I was like, what the fuck are they doing
They didn't
here?
even plot. They started.
They just did it. And then they got interrupted when they were going away in the balloon by a giant laser beam.
A laser beam that, opened up halfway through
Yes.
hitting them and, gripped the fucking balloon.
And then the Ash and crew and Team Rocket get chased by a horde of Ursaring.
Yeah. One of the mascots of this podcast.
Only 40 episodes into the podcast we get to it.
Yep. Well, I mean, just think about how many episodes we're going to take till we get to Beartick.
I know. Jesus Christ. So, the Ursaring were fucking hilarious.
Oh my god!
They were so funny.
They are just running and hyper beaming at the same time,
Yes.
growling "Argh!" The fact that they're bears only adds to the fact of
Plus, their cry is clearly just some guy going, Great.
I'm getting paid what? $200 for this? Great. Okay, cool.
Roar. No, he says Ursaring, you gotta say it like you're a bear. I am saying it like I'm a bear, bitch. Roar. Oh, man.
I appreciate that, at the very beginning, when they were like, oh, we're by a lake, and it's fun, let's send out a Pokemon. They actually sent out all of their Pokemon.
Every single Pokemon that they have. We
Usually
haven't seen
they
that
don't.
Zubat in a long time.
We haven't seen that Zubat in forever. That Onyx only gets to come out sometimes.
Yep. It's only whenever they have enough people on staff to animate the Onyx. Is whenever they can to put that thing in the goddamn show. So the Beartick chased them. And the two groups, Ash and Crew and Team Rocket, kind of get separated a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And Jessie gets swapped out for Misty.
Uh-oh. It's one of these episodes.
It's one of these episodes.
Mismatch.
Yeah. Can't be mad about it. It changes up the formula.
So now, James and Meowth and Jessie all realize, how comfortably
Ash and
Ash
Crew
and Crew live.
Yeah.
Which, how? I asked this while we were watching this, and you
Yeah.
said through Pokemon battles. So how?
How are they getting their money?
How are they getting their money? Because they don't Pokemon battle.
No, they do not.
Not nearly enough.
No.
And every time they do, I've never once seen Ash's like, okay, give me money, please.
That's true. Man, that is a good point. Maybe his mom just keeps wiring him money with the job that she has.
What? Other than Professor Oak's personal escort, I don't know what job that would be.
Maybe Brock's father stopped being a
Well,
piece
he's
of
taking care of the family.
selling rocks.
My guess is Brock and
Misty's sisters?
I think we're on the right track, or at least according to my theory. I think they just get residuals as Pokemon gym leaders, Brock and Misty
Which
do.
they haven't been gym leader, either of them, for over a year and
But
a
it's
half.
like being the president. Like, once you've been a Pokemon gym leader, you just get a salary.
Hmm.
I don't know how the economy works in the Pokemon world, but
That'd be a good addition to the Pokemon
we
universe.
need a Wolf on Wall Street, but like a wolf in Unova, a Lycanroc in Unova.
James, Meowth, and Jesse, like you said, are all like, ah, man, they live so comfortably. And it's like, well, maybe if you guys would stop blowing all your fucking money on goddamn IKEA giant robots, you'd have some so that you could do things like have food or shelter
Or Pokeballs.
clothes or Pokeballs or food that can feed you for more than like a bite.
Plus, all Ash and crew really do is just camp out all the time. Like,
Yeah.
They could just get camping out supplies.
Yeah. Buy a bunch of canned food, like, just instead of one day, instead of buying a giant ass robot, buy enough food to last you like 3 months. Just put it in cans, buy a can opener, buy a little like griddle or whatever, and you're good.
I want to watch the episode where Team Rocket goes on like a shopping day, and like they have to get like all the things they have on like their list, like in order to build their next giant robot. And it's
Jesus.
like, but shouldn't we get money for like food? And then Jesse says, "No, James, that's ridiculous." Yeah, James, what are you talking about? I don't know. But the Ursaring still every once in a while will pop up
Yeah.
to interrupt like a scene, like. But they're polite, like.
Yeah.
They popped out of the bushes behind Misty and James and Meowth, and then they just stood there. And then
Hilariously.
they ran, and then they were like, okay, roar, Hyper Beam.
Ah, hyper beam, hyper beam, hyper beam.
Wait, are you running it? Okay, sorry.
Okay.
Okay, go.
Okay, get one out. Hyper beam, hyper beam, hyper beam. Oh my god.
It's only in like this world that running laser bears are a thing.
Oh my god, right? It was so great. It was so great. They go through all these little mini side things, which it kind of disappointed me that the energy during those scenes was kind of like really low.
Yeah.
And it was a larger chunk of the episode, because otherwise this episode was really well paced, I thought.
I thought it was too.
And it was a lot of fun, but there were just a lot of those scenes just had like no energy put into them for some reason. It felt like.
Well, that's because James said fight 4 times in the
That's
intro.
true. Fight, fight, fight,
Fight!
Yeah.
And Meowth Jill just said, that's right. Fuck off, James. So Misty and crew are like figuring out like which way to go via odd fingers out.
Yeah.
They need to just fucking pull out like 3 fingers.
Yeah.
That way Meowth will never win.
Yeah.
But they never
They
do.
never
It's always
think of
5
that.
or 0 or 2. And it's like, the odd one out. I have a paw. Fuck off.
Yeah, I mean, come on, guys. Figure this out a little bit. They do that like 4 times, and Meowth wins every time. And I'm like, okay, after a point, he starts just winning. Like, it's okay. Like, you guys didn't learn your lesson.
But James is like, please, Meowth, you can't choose the next direction. We are getting more and more lost. And Meowth's like, but I'm on a lucky streak.
They finally run into Ash and Brock and Jesse, and literally run into them, and then like they go on the bridge, right?
Yeah, and then the Ursaring are chasing them, so they
And
can't.
those Ursaring are fucking vindictive as fuck.
They are not okay. So these Ursaring are not killing them to eat them. They are killing them to murder them.
Yes.
They want them dead.
Yes,
They don't. They're not looking for food.
They're going across the rope bridge, and they just cut the rope bridge.
Like, 2 separate ones cut the rope bridge.
Yes.
Great, now they're fucking
Now
gone.
they're gonna die. So they have to send out all their Pokemon to help them up the ladder, which that was a good sequence.
That was.
When they had, like, the
Arbok and Onyx were
Onyx
working together.
Victory Bell and Bulbasaur and Chikorita. Yeah, it was
Hey, they did a clever gag with Victory Bell in this one. Actually, it was like the other
Victory
one
Bell
episode.
was on, yeah.
And Victory Bell was on it.
Victory Bell was on it. They did a good job with Victory Bell.
But Victory Bell was just like attacking James instead. It was like, no, get off Victory Bell.
And then Psyduck had a good gag that I can't remember what it was, but I wrote down that Psyduck had a good gag.
He joined Team Rocket for a second.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Because when the truce was over, they separated, and Team Psyduck jumped on the opposite side.
That was funny.
This is like, Psyduck, what the fuck are you doing? And Psyduck was like, oh shit, sorry.
So then they have a battle with Team Rocket, and all the Pokemon fight each other. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
I think Pikachu still just uses Thunderbolt to beat them after.
because why not?
Yeah.
No. This one was one.
No,
with
Togepi.
Yeah, using
Metronome, and I think it's Earthquake.
I think it was Earth Power. It had the animation of Earth Power.
No, what
in the game.
It had the animation of Earth Power is like fucking magma coming out of the ground. This was just like a violent shake, and then that shockwave sent off Team Rocket.
Fair enough. Ash and crew find a sign. They read the sign, and what does the sign say, Nick?
Hey, don't go in these woods, or these bears will fucking fuck you. It's mating season,
It's
so
goddamn bear serving mating season.
And while they're reading this, there are still hyper beams going off. In
Yes,
the forest.
these are some horny fucking Ursaring, and they're like,
oh yeah, this feels so. And then hyper beam.
Jesus. Ash is reading the sign, and at the end, it's like, oh, these Ursaring will literally you. Fuck!
I guess
We
it's
got
good thing
lucky.
we all got chased.
Yes! Holy shit.
We see Team Rocket land, and Wobbuffet has a really cool landing sequence. It like falls upside down, but then it like bounces off Team Rocket pile, and then just lands on its feet. It's like Wobbuffet. And I think Team Rocket, they're upset at each other for a hot second, but then they're like, okay, but we love each other, so cool.
And this was a good episode.
Yeah.
I gave it 3 Voltorbs, man.
I gave it 3 Voltorbs.
Yeah, I had fun.
This was...
And it breaks up the fucking formula they keep doing.
Now,
too.
it is a classic episode, like, 2 gangs.
Yeah.
They accidentally flipped someone, but they did it. It breaks up from the normal formula that Pokemon does.
Yeah.
Character of the day, and then bullshit.
Yeah, exactly. That's pretty much what the formula is.
There was no character of the day.
I know. Ursaring.
Yeah,
That's the closest thing we had.
Yeah, great. And Ursaring is a great character of the day.
It was. It was just good to have fun with it for a change. It was like the episode when Pikachu and Meowth get stuck together.
It was.
Like, more shit like that is just more entertaining when you do only one other thing. So I had fun watching
Like,
it.
there wasn't any drama or, like, fucking unnecessary... there wasn't a contest.
Yeah, I need my Bellsprout to win the competition of Bellsprouts. Blah.
Oh, it's gonna use an attack, and it's just gonna win because it alone got
It
the
has
opportunity to attack. Yay!
Yeah.
I want to see a fucking character of the day who fucking loses the competition.
Right? Like, badly.
Like, last place.
Like, last fucking place. And they have to, like, deal with the emotional turmoil from that shit.
Yeah, I want to see that.
Yeah. Moving on.
Moving on.
Alright, Nick. Episode number 158.
The Psychic Sidekicks. So in this one, they meet a Batman and Robin. And Robin says, hey, Batman, gee willikers, I developed psychic powers. Whoa, I'm a psychic. And Batman says, Robin, now's not the time to be psychic. Also, what are we doing in this Pokemon anime? We need to go stop the Joker. And so Ash is like, hey, want us to follow you and do that? And Batman says, no, get out of here. And then Batman knocks them out. And then the rest of the 20 minutes is them just being knocked out.
Nick, genuine query. When you were, like, at an impressionable young age of maybe 3 or 4 or 2, were you held captive by an evil supervillain who then proceeded to give you an 85-minute monologue about his evil plan?
I don't think so.
Because that would explain everything.
I saw Mars Attacks when I was like 5 for like the first 5 minutes, and that was pretty scary.
I don't know if that is...
Is that not what happened?
No.
Oh.
No.
It's weird.
This episode is about trainer tips. See, they come across a trainer tips board, and they have those in the show.
They do, in the game.
They've never mentioned them before.
No.
In the show. But they acted like this was a normal thing.
Yeah, well, Misty was all surprised by, trainer tips? Whoa, we never see those in the show. I've only played those in the game.
She might have been like, trainer tips? Shit, we were really lost.
Oh, wow.
Or maybe it was...
They're on the way.
Maybe the real thing is, trainer tips... Are we going the right direction?
Are we on a road?
Are we on a fucking, route?
What?
I don't even know what to do. Do we follow the route? I don't know anymore.
They are right outside Goldenrod City in the next episode, so yeah, it makes sense.
Yes.
So the trainer tips are like, hey, there's a bunch of ghost Pokemon. Prepare yourself with psychic Pokemon? That's not... Wait a minute. Jerry, did you write this? Wait, are you writing this transcript now? Jerry, come on. No, you need, No, you need other ghost types or a dark type Pokemon to help prevent ghost type attacks. Jerry, stop being drunk. Oh my god. And then the thing kept going, but it ran out of room in the sign.
Poor Jerry just needs to get on his game, man.
He does.
So they're all like, man, we need a psychic type, and none of us have any psychic types because Misty is a bitch and let her Starmie go.
I don't think we realized it was a psychic type, but yeah.
So they have Psyduck come out, which I only bring up because Psyduck does this really amazingly adorable and funny bit where he gets scared by the tail of the giraffe rig and runs over to his Pokeball and taps it with his beak to go back in.
After having a minute standoff with it.
Yes.
It's like Psyduck's like, I don't want this. No,
I can't have any of this shit right here. Nah, I'm good, man. Nah. So yeah, there's a giraffe rig in this episode, Nick.
Whoa, giraffe rig.
Yeah, I think we both knew what this episode was going for, and I think we even came up with a better version of this episode.
Yeah, I think we did. Yeah.
Because basically, the whole concept of this episode is that this forest around this town is infested with ghost-type Pokemon, basically. So everyone in the town has psychic-type Pokemon to keep them away. Which is backwards based on what this show has presented us with up to this point.
This forest is full of psychic-type Pokemon. Everyone in the town has ghost-type Pokemon to help keep them at bay.
Yeah, exactly. Because that was the entire point of, a 3-episode arc back in Kanto.
Yeah, no. They need to learn their type fucking matchups.
Yes, they do. What you said that I thought would be clever is if everyone in the town was about to be attacked by poison-type Pokemon...
And so they have psychic-type Pokemon.
So they have psychic-type Pokemon.
And then Team Rocket has a Gengar, and it's like, holy shit, this is bad.
This because it's a Gengar. And the only one that can stop the Gengar...
is the Giraffe Rig.
Because it's part normal type.
And it's immune to the ghost-type attacks.
That would have been a really cool way to work around that. It would have even made even more sense because, Giraffe Rig is kind of like a cutesy... It doesn't have much personality in this, so maybe you could make it cutesy, and maybe it doesn't... It feels like it's not as powerful as the other psychic types. So when it finds out that it's the only one that can stand up to a ghost type, it's like, holy shit.
We don't even see any natural ghost Pokemon in this episode.
We do not.
So they could have easily said that forest is full of poison types.
Yeah.
That's a dubbing thing.
That could be a dubbing thing. You're right.
Jesus. So it turns out this giraffe rig is owned by a girl named, what she says is Cherry. But we're pretty sure that her name's also Jerry.
Yeah.
And Jerry is just transitioning.
Into Cherry.
Into Cherry.
Yeah. They keep saying her name wrong. They keep calling her Cherry. But it's Jerry. Let's be real.
Well, they also call her Jerry at times, too.
They do. It's very
especially
confusing.
Ash. Who
he doesn't understand the concept of transitioning yet.
Yeah, no, he lacks the social prerogative.
Doesn't quite have that social skill yet.
So Cherry reveals that she wants to be a psychic-type Pokemon master and also go out on a journey with her giraffe rig.
Which in this universe is kind of like, well, then just fucking go.
Well, and she wants to train up before, so...
Honestly, the giraffe rig's pretty good. It does pretty good
against
Pikachu.
It's able to give Pikachu a run for its money.
Yeah.
I think Pikachu pretty much destroys it, though.
It does, but Pikachu's like, oh shit, I gotta actually kind of try.
Oh, okay,
all right.
And then once it tries, then Giraffe Rig's down.
Yeah.
Cherry reveals that once a trainer and their psychic type Pokemon are fully connected, that they can speak telepathically, even though she calls it psychically, which is not a word.
They keep saying psychically in this episode.
It's not. That doesn't work.
I don't know if it's not a word, but if it is, that's not the proper context of that at all.
It's telepathically. That's the word you're looking for.
Exactly.
Okay. Also, to go back to previous episodes, is everyone in this town like psychic? Because to refer back to the Sabrina arc, they said, you can only train psychic Pokemon if you yourself are psychic.
Yeah.
So I guess they are just saying bye to that?
I guess they're just completely disregarding that feature entirely. Like, I'm not sure.
I don't know.
It's very odd.
Oh, we forgot. When Brock is like referring to that town, like, because he's looking up on the map, Pikachu like wants to read it, so he's like,
he's hopping
like,
up and down. He does like this adorable bit. Like it doesn't even make sense. Like, why would Pikachu want to read the book? But he's still doing like a cute bit.
Yeah.
As we mentioned before, Team Rocket has a giant robot.
I think it's more accurate to call it a tank.
Yeah.
With the
but it's only a front
face.
half. Yeah. They really downgraded from like their previous giant robot
They're on
machines.
the budget.
Yeah, this is Team Rocket on a budget right here.
Also, they have a psychic type Pokemon because they also complain. They're like, "Oh no, we would do bad in this forest. We don't have any psychic types." And Wobbuffet comes out and he's like, "Wobbuffet!" And Jessie says, "I said psychic, not psychotic." And then Wobbuffet's like, "But
fine, suit yourself. Bye.
Bye.
I hope ghosts eat your face."
I also like their face when like James is like, "Interesting," and then Meowth like very serious face says, "Girafarig is the same spelled forwards and backwards."
Yes, a good gag. It was good. Turns out Team Rocket has already kidnapped 2 psychic type Pokemon in this village.
Mime
a Mr.
and
Mime
an Abra.
and an Abra. The Abra doesn't make any goddamn sense.
Because the Abra is seen teleporting everywhere, so the Abra could just teleport.
It's like the only thing it's been doing, is teleport. So it doesn't make sense that it would catch it because it should be able to theoretically just teleport away.
Well, here's the thing. The psychic weaknesses are Ghost, Dark, and Bug, all of which are common fears. So maybe when Abra is presented with a giant Gengar, it's too afraid to activate its psychic powers, aka to teleport. That's why it couldn't teleport away from or inside of the Gengar.
I'm gonna let you have that one.
Loophole fixed.
I'm gonna let you have that one.
Plot hole fixed.
I'm gonna let you have that one, but I still don't buy it. I still don't buy it. Okay, so the machine gets to the town, and everyone's like, "Holy crap! There's a giant Gengar!" And so every time they attack the Gengar at the Gengar's eye, it reflects the psychic attack back at the Pokemon.
And this is after Jesse and James reveal, "Oh, we use mirrors to reflect the psychic type attacks back." And so everyone's like, "Okay, we'll attack the mirrors." No.
They keep doing it.
Attack the tank treads.
Like,
attack the mouth.
Literally any other part of it. Walk around in the back and be, "Oh shit, it's just a front."
Oh shit, we could just attack him right there.
Just attack him right there.
That's kind of what they do with Future Sight.
Yeah, exactly.
Cherry has a fight with this Gengar and her Girafarig. The Girafarig has all of its psychic moves blown back at it, but then Girafarig telepathically connects with Jerry. It's like, "Yo, bitch, use Future Sight. It's gonna attack from the other side." And Jerry's like, "Whoa, okay, Future Sight." And then Girafarig's like, "About fucking time." And so Pikachu does something also. I guess Thunderbolts.
It's like flying around, and then it
it's
confusion to help it move around and dodge the tongue, which is really weird.
And while Gengar is distracted with that, it gets blasted by the Future Side, and it blasts Team Rocket away.
And then the arc comes to a close with...
Girafarig's
they didn't have an arc in this one, Nick.
No, they didn't. I think it was like... Jerry wanted Girafarig to be... Oh, yeah, no, Jerry wanted to telepath... Jerry wanted to communicate telepathically with Girafarig, and they did.
Did she mention that?
Yeah, she did.
She did?
Yeah, well, she said, "People can communicate psychically with their Pokemon once they are on a good level. I want to do that with my Girafarig." And then she does that.
So the entire arc of this episode is a line and then a single, like, part of a scene.
Yeah.
Oh, I wanted to like this one, Nick.
I
wanted to like this one.
I mean, I thought I gave it 2.5.
I also gave it 2.5. I wanted to give it 3. I did. I wanted to, but
it's not strong enough for a 3.
yeah, it just didn't.
It's not.
It just wasn't
not,
enough
no.
of an arc. There were too many plot holes with like Abra just fucking teleport out of there. How come
We
now all
fixed
of
the
a
Abra
sudden-
plot hole.
How come all of a sudden, like, psychic types repel ghost types? That's not how it's been, like, up to this point. And if they had just fixed those little mundane details, like, they could have
And
had a fairly solid
Cherry
episode.
wasn't that great of a character of the
No,
day.
she was
just
so boring.
there.
Yeah, she was there and she had lines, and that was about as much as they
Also,
put into her.
they mentioned her being a rival of Ash, and I do. Granted,
Oh, God.
I don't think we've ever seen her.
Looks like you have a new rival, Ash. And Ash is like, no, I don't.
No, I don't.
Don't, come on.
Remember that pincer
don't
guy?
do that.
Who? Exactly.
Exactly. Come on, guys. Come on. I'm not an amazing trainer, but I deserve better.
I have 1, maybe 2 rivals, guys.
You remember
Scary.
Casey? Casey
Oh.
was good.
Casey's a rival.
Casey's good.
Yeah, Casey comes back.
This girl ain't Casey.
She's no Casey.
Next episode.
Next episode. Episode 130.
130.
9.
159.
159.
Nick, read your writing.
Well, the pen gave out in the middle of the 5, so it looked like a 3.
Oh, I see that. Yeah, that does look like a... You're the only person I know who could make a 5 look like a 3 and, like, it's totally acceptable. Like, it's just, like, yeah, that you're right. That does look like 3, but it's definitely a 5.
Yeah.
All right. So episode 159, The Fortune Hunters. You know when this show is at its best, Nick?
When is the show at its best, Forrest?
This show is at its best when it just lets itself go fucking batshit crazy.
Yes!
Like this episode.
Yes!
This show just...
You have wild, giant, fire-breathing animals in this world. Go with it.
Just go with it, man. Go with it. Like, why are you following around a lady with fucking ladybugs all day? Like watching them just plant flowers. No, fucking Christ.
No, talking about how, you can be a Moltres and be high above everyone.
Personality. Personality is your friend.
Forrest, this was one of my favorite episodes in the season.
God, mine too.
Possibly ever.
This is one of my favorite episodes of the season as well. Like, definitely. And I bet it's for the same reason.
Is it James?
It's James.
It's James. So this episode starts off with Ash and crew going on their way to go. They're on the route after Ilex Forest. They're on a fucking route.
It was recognizable. I could recognize it.
They
never
were on
went
the
through Ilex
daycare.
Forest. That never happened. I
Oh
don't
no,
think.
they didn't. Shit, they just went around
They
it.
went
They went the fuck around Ilex Forest.
The guy was like, "Hey, in order to get to Goldenrod, you just need to go through Ilex Forest." They're like, "Nope, see ya."
No, I know. They were in Ilex Forest. They were. Because
Okay,
the fucking
Farfetch'd guy.
Farfetch'd.
That's right. So did they go around and make a loop through and then go all the way up around again? Like a giant fucking S?
You know what? No, they didn't go through it. They just went to the entrance, realized they don't have any Pokemon that learn no cut, then went around Ilex Forest.
God damn it. Holy shit.
So Ash and crew are on the route that the daycare is in. I don't know what it is. 34? Sure. Okay. And there's a bunch of little annoying shit kids who are talk like this and oh, what's your Pokemon?
Clearly we're not grown-ass ladies trying to do a little kid voice.
Oh, of course not. Not even men trying to do it. No, boy.
Come on. Let's be serious, guys.
Do you have a sea draw? I want to Golbat.
And so they get to the daycare man, they're like, those guys are crazy, and the daycare guy is like, yeah, I know, right? What a crazy voice.
Oh, man.
And they're like, man, you have a very distinctive voice. And he's like, do I?
Yeah, we've only heard one other person ever have that kind of voice. Hi, sounds like a real sweetheart. No, he's kind of a dick. Oh, well, that sucks for him, I guess. What do you want?
You guys want to hear me have some phone sex?
Oh, man, that feels so good. So it turns out So it turns out this daycare couple is handing out these Pokemon fortune-telling books.
Yeah, they're like astrology.
They're astrology.
Manuals, I guess.
They're like, your birthday determines what Pokemon you are.
Yeah.
Which is weird, because in this point in the anime, there's only 251 tops Pokemon. And I'm sure that they're not going to use all of them, like Porygon or Mewtwo, in the astrology book. So there's less Pokemon than there are days in the calendar, so there are multiple Pokemon for
multiple days.
Yeah.
Or
there's one Pokemon for multiple days.
Yeah. Man, wouldn't it suck to be like the unowned kid?
Oh yeah, no, that
like
would
I
suck.
have an unowned personality.
You have a hidden power, but it usually sucks.
It almost always sucks.
1 out of 16 of you will have a decent hidden power, but it's not really
not
that
gonna
good.
be probably you.
Yeah.
Also, this is back when a hidden power had a very
So
very
even if you did have the
power.
same type, it's still gonna suck.
So there's like a 1 in however many chance that you're gonna be with a good hidden power and a good base power.
And even if you have a good base power, it's only 90, so fuck off.
And also, even if you do that, you better love that choice scarf and or choice specs. And
Because your stats suck.
Because you are basically a piece of paper. And
Maybe
that was our Pokemon of the day for unknown.
Maybe that's what James was afraid of at the end of the episode.
Maybe. Maybe.
So, Ash and crew grab this book and they're like, thanks. And then the daycare couple mentions, oh yeah, and if you have the Pokemon that your day represents, then that's supposed to bring good luck. And a lot of people will give us their Pokemon so we can trade them for other Pokemon, and we'll give that Pokemon to you once we have it. And Missy's like, okay,
And
that's
it doesn't
weird.
sound like a scam at all because you should never have to go through a third party.
Yeah, no.
Duh.
Well, the Polyworld kid does it right, but...
Yeah, that's true. Turns out Ash is a
Bellsprout
type.
And that doesn't fit him at all based on the
No.
description.
No.
Like, he easily goes with the will of others and is very flimsy, which...
Ash is hard-headed as fuck.
Yeah, no,
that is not him.
Ash could also be a Gyarados, which is what Misty's assigned.
Yeah, Misty is assigned Gyarados. Brock is Onyx. Which
And that's perfect.
that makes sense. Yeah. That makes sense.
Team Rocket is also in this episode, and...
I love how we always say that, as if it's going to be surprised.
Hey, did you know Team Rocket's in this episode? Whoa!
Whoa! But yeah, Team Rocket is in this episode, and they're just like astronauts at first.
Yeah!
I was like, is that going to be part of their plan?
No,
Oh, okay.
they're just part of Team Rocket, and they wanted to go with the aesthetic. James loves the Apollo 11 look, because apparently that's a look.
That's a look, apparently. So they get blasted off by Misty, who's just not having it today.
No. Ever since she got that Gyarados prediction, she's like, no, fuck off,
fuck
everyone.
off, everyone. Nope, I ain't doing this today.
And so Meowth swiped the fortune-telling book. Team Rocket reads it. Jesse's an Eevee.
Again, that doesn't
really
her.
fit.
But she's happy with it because, Eevee's adorable.
Yeah,
And
Meowth is a Pokemon.
So he can't have one.
Yeah,
which
that's
is
bullshit. I wanted them to read it like it's like Persian, and Meowth's like, oh, fuck. Damn it, I hate Persians. And James, can you tell me what guesses you would, or what you would give James based on not what his actual fortune is?
Me? You want me to guess?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So let's see. James has a very vibrant personality.
Mm-hmm.
So I would guess something like electric or fire, maybe. Something with a big aura. He also is very flashy and showy. So something with maybe lots of glowy feathers or something
you're
like
just going
that.
for it. Okay, yeah.
I'm just gonna go for it, man. It fits him. I'm sorry.
It does.
It does.
He's Moltres.
He's the Moltres.
James is a Moltres. He
And-
flies high above all others.
And it's funny because at first he's not having any of this. He's like, nah, man.
No,
This
that's
is some
just
bullshit.
silly.
This is just.
And then they read the fortunes like, oh, well, you're going to have good luck with money and find something you thought was lost.
And he
then-
does.
Yeah, James finds an 1897 silver dollar and then a bottle cap in his shoe he thought he lost. And then they say, oh, but that's just a coincidence. One more thing, you're going to have bad luck with water. We're not even near water. Oh, fuck, water fountain. Ah! Oh, shit, I'm Moltres.
I'm a Moltres, and he fucking owns it for the rest of this episode. James is such a goddamn delight.
He climbs up like a light pole and like says, I will first become supreme leader of Team Rocket and then the world. Every Pokemon will be mine.
What's even better is the way that Jessie is reacting to this whole thing. She's just like, I guess he's a Moltres now.
Did Meowth's like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, I guess is like the animation, the way they animate like their body language and everything in this was fucking perfect. Like it's so great.
I guess we're just going with that.
All right, this is great.
So then James comes up with the plan to rob the daycare center of all the Pokemon that they've been taking care of.
Too bad they haven't been made privy to the plan of Team Rocket, which is
of Team Rocket Base.
Team Rocket Base.
Turns
out the guy that talks like this is
Botch. Botch, the other guy who talks like this. This is my one complaint with this episode is that they made the daycare couple evil.
Yeah.
Like anyone who takes care of Pokemon for you in the game is now evil in the show.
Yeah.
I wish they didn't do that. It's a good plan for an evil company, but like, why can't I breed eggs?
Or at least be like, oh shit, here's the real daycare couple tied up in a club.
Yeah, like.
Oh god. Maybe there's a reason why their disguises were so good, Nick.
Oh god, it's their skin.
It's their skin.
Oh no.
No. They pulled a Hannibal Lecter on them.
Butch and Cassidy. That's the third Team Rocket duo we were talking about off camera. Hannibal and Lecter.
Hannibal and Lecter. Not very subtle.
No. They don't even have Pokemon. They just go around killing people and making costumes for the other Team Rocket members.
That's why their costumes are so good.
Oh, fuck.
Shit. So, Butch and Cassidy
throw Team Rocket out.
Jesse, James, and Meowth.
Yeah. And then we see Ash and crew at the daycare center. I guess just hanging out.
Just hanging out. They're overhearing. I can't remember why they were there. I think they were going to, like, trade or something.
Or Misty was going to go complain, maybe?
Yeah, she's going to complain about the book as if she thought the daycare people fucking wrote the thing.
I mean, I think she thought they did. I think the daycare couple did. I don't know. So, they're sitting, and this little annoying little shithead in, like, suspenders and shorts comes up to Misty and says, "Hi, I heard you have a Poliwhirl. Would you like to trade for my Gyarados?" And then the kid says, "Hi, do you have a Poliwhirl?" Misty says, "Yes, I do." "Most excellent. Would you like to trade for my Gyarados? The guy over there has been saying that you're a Gyarados type." And then we see Brock like flirting with Nurse Joy, and he says, "Oh, of course you're a Clefairy. You're cute and beautiful." And just absolutely dazzling. My friend is a Gyarados. Can you imagine? Brock's a fucking gossip, and I love it. And Ash's face is just like simply drawn like, oh, this is some bullshit.
Yeah, dude, Ash's face is great. I loved it.
Ash is having none of this astrology.
Yep, it was so great. Ash and crew discover that Butch and Cassidy were wearing the daycare couple's skin as clothing. And
they have to stop them.
And they're like, oh man, we gotta stop these assholes. Then Team Rocket proper comes in through the fucking wall.
They have a fucking crane that they probably stole, and James is attached to it with a Moltres costume on.
My favorite part about this is Jesse was like, wait, where do you get that thing? Implying that James climbed up there without the costume on, and then at some point while they were going to the wall, put it on while he was on the crane.
And then it's just from James's closet.
She said that I think he got it from his closet.
Because James describes himself as flaming too. And
He does. Yeah.
Great.
I love you, James. You are. I accept you so much.
James is my favorite character. Like
James is so great.
James, Brock, and Pikachu, Wobbuffet. That's top 4 right there.
James he owns this episode so hardcore. Even after he discovers that Butch and Cassidy basically made up the astrology book.
I think he wavers a little bit.
He does. He wavers, but his personality is still like on fucking point.
Like when he sends out Victory Bell and Victory Bell like bounces up to eat him, James just like kicks him like, no! Attack them, you stupid idiot! And Victory Bell's like, oh shit, okay, yeah, okay, let me... So Victory Bell's doing like the best it's ever battled. like against Eradicate, like stun sport it, then Razor Leaf combo.
Yep.
Like he's kicking ass.
He's doing a good job. And Butch and Cassidy, they're the ones that blast off Jesse James and Meowth this time.
with Eradicate.
With Eradicate using Skull Bash, which bashes them through 3 tons of goddamn steel with that crane, and still with enough force to launch them like
past the horizon
into the air. Like, what the fuck, Eradicate?
That's
some hardcore Eradicate right there.
Yeah, no, that's about as strong as whatever kinetic force is required for a thunderbolt to knock people away.
Pretty much. So Asha beats them with
Totodile
Totodile and Tackle.
Yeah, Totodile doesn't even learn Tackle.
Like,
You learn Scratch. That's the better form of Tackle.
fuck it.
Okay.
Fuck it. That's pretty much the end. Officer Jenny's like, yeah, this was a fake astrology book. Here's a real one.
Here's the real one from Goldenrod.
But we never see anyone's
Actual.
real.
And I want to.
You whetted my appetite, Sho.
I don't even
you
fucking
piqued my
buy
curiosity.
astrology. And
Yeah.
now, but this.
Like, I want to know.
Like,
now.
I want to know what my Pokemon is.
Yeah, what would yours be, Nick?
Let's see. Of Generation 2.
Up to Generation 2.
Probably Snorlax.
Snorlax, right on.
I think Snorlax.
What would mine be? I got nothing.
Oh. That's sad.
Electabuzz.
Electabuzz. I think Elekid, if anything.
Yes, Elekid. I
There.
can totally work with that.
Beautiful.
I can totally work with that.
And then we see Team Rocket one last time. By the way, they arrested, like straight up arrested Butch and Cassidy.
They did.
Do you think Ash and crew actually like Team Rocket proper and they send them off to blast them away so that way they don't actually get arrested?
Maybe.
Because they did not do that with Butch and Cassidy.
They've got used to having them around. They're like, you know what?
What is our life without?
Without them, we are meaningless. We have no purpose.
There's no conflict. There's nothing.
There's nothing. Also, like, Team Rocket's stupid, but do they really deserve to go to jail and be...
Like, Butch and Cassidy, they're straight up pulling off evil heists.
Yeah. Like,
they are a threat
things.
to society. Team Rocket will try and kill... Team Rocket proper will try and kill me every once in a while, but...
They're not good enough
harmless.
to succeed anyway.
Yeah.
So
Jesse, James, and Meowth find the Goldenrod copy, and the end frame is James like being like, "Oh no!" to reading the book, and we don't know what it is. The top guesses are unknown now, Magikarp or Weedle and Caterpie.
What'd you think of this episode, Nick?
I gave it 3.5.
Oh god, I gave it 1. Like, fuck
what
this episode.
hell?
Kidding.
Oh, I know.
I gave it 3.5 as well. This episode was so much fun. Like, this episode was everything that this show needs to be.
Like
it brings, like...
funny, like...
Expands on the Pokemon universe.
Expands on the Pokemon universe. Has stuff from the canon of the games.
Yeah. Like, I don't have that many complaints with it. It's just a good, solid episode.
It's a good character highlight.
It is. It is. It works with its energy and its pacing and everything, like, so well. So, yeah, it's a good, solid episode.
What's weird is that why were half of the predictions so on and so half of the predictions not on at all?
It was a fake book. They probably took half of them from the real book.
Okay.
Like, they were like, okay, we're going to type up our whole new thing. They got as far as February, and they're like, fuck this.
But, I mean, they still had to write everything. Why didn't they just...
They just tore off the front half of the real book and replaced it with their half and then sewed on the cover.
Why not just copy and paste the entire book and then sew on their cover?
Pokemon of the day?
Pokemon of the day!
All right, Nick. It's that time again.
Yes, it is.
That time when your heart stops.
Yep.
Your palms get sweaty. Your knees are weak. Arms are heavy. Hey, Nick, there's vomit on your sweater already. Is that your mom's spaghetti?
Stop it. That's almost copyright infringement. Stop. Jesus. Yeah.
Pick a number between 1 and 321, Mr. Nick.
Wait, did you say between 300 and... Oh, I hear what you said. 100 and 321.
No, 1 and 321.
1 and 321. Let's go with 206.
206. All right, Nick, the Pokemon of the day is Kingler.
Okay. Great. Okay.
Is this gonna be another short one, Nick?
It might be.
I mean, I got stuff to talk about with Kingler.
I mean, so do I. Like, it's a good... Nope, not Kingdra. Nope, get out of here.
It's one of those Pokemon that almost missed its prime because of the way the special physical split happened.
Yeah, like, if it was a Generation 4 Pokemon, holy shit.
Yeah, exactly. Or if it was in Generation 1, if you could do... Like, if it had, like, physical stab in Generation 1, oh my god, it would have owned that shit.
Yeah.
You know? So, Kingler. He is the Pinsir Pokemon, which is funny because there's a Pokemon named Pinsir. He's a giant crab.
And one claw's bigger than the other.
One claw is bigger than the other.
A lot of crabs in the wild have.
I think he still has the highest attack stat of all
water Pokemon.
Well, non-megas, of course. It doesn't say so on his trivia section, so I might be wrong about that.
I would believe that. My Kingler is gentle, and its attack is almost 3 times as high as its level.
Your Kingler is gentle, so let me guess, he didn't train this one up.
This is named Kingler. The original trainer is Leanna. Its ability is Shell Armor. It has no held item. It's level 28.
That's the level Krabby evolves into Kingler on.
And it has Slam, Mudshot, Metal Claw, and Stomp.
Wow. One of those moves sucks for Kingler.
Is it Mudshot?
It is Mudshot.
Yep. Also, if it has one move, why does it have the other move? Why does it have Slam if it has Stomp?
That doesn't make any sense. Slam is one of the worst moves in the game.
Oh my... Why is it 70 accuracy?
I wish I had remembered that move when we were talking about the worst moves.
Damn it.
That was a missed opportunity.
Like, every time I'm raising a Pikachu and it says, hey, wants to learn Slam, I'm like, oh, God.
Right?
Like, you don't
Do you want to learn Slam? Like, fuck no, I don't want you to learn Slam. Are you kidding me?
No, I will take 3 fucking quick attacks over Slam any day.
Yeah. Like, god damn, that move sucks. Anyway, sorry, so I'm going to check to see if there are any other water-type Pokemon that match or exceed Kingler's attack stat. Aha, there's one Pokemon that's a water-type, introduced in Generation 7 with a higher attack stat than Kingler.
Is it Golisopod?
No.
Is it...
It's Wishy-Washy.
Oh, Wishy-Washy.
140 attack.
Damn.
In his school form.
Oh shit, that would be in its solo form.
No.
See, that's the thing about schooling is that it's really weak when it's in its school form, but then when you knock it down to 20 to a quarter health, it's super strong in its
Man, that would be a really bizarre Pokemon, wouldn't it?
That would be.
A Pokemon that was like 10 times stronger when it was like in the red health.
See, what you do is you use Belly Drum and then
Substitute,
and then boom, you're like super
oh my
strong.
god, that would be super interesting. They should do that for a Pokemon.
Like Desperate.
It would not be overpowered by any means because Quick Attack would destroy it.
Yeah.
But
yeah, oh, I like that. A new ability, Desperate.
Wouldn't that be cool? Yeah, that'd be a cool ability. Anyway, back to Kingler. So his whole thing is that he has a really high attack stat, a really high defense stat.
So he's a tank, like a bulky tank, a physical tank.
Physical, yeah. His speed is 75. Take that with what you will.
It's the average. It's low. Yeah. It's slow-ish.
It's slow-ish. Mine is Jolly. I have a Jolly Kingler.
Oh, so you've raised a Kingler.
Yeah, I've raised a Kingler. I really enjoy using my Kingler, but it's not the most reliable Pokemon because its HP and special defense are abysmal. Fucking abysmal.
So, one Thunderbolt to its dead.
Oh, it's gone. You need a Focus Sash on that goddamn thing.
So, if anything, might as well just raise an Adamant Kingler, because any Pokemon that learns Thunderbolt is probably faster than it.
That is true. That is true. I've tried Assault Vesting mine. Maybe I'll do like a max special defense one with Assault Vest sometime, but Metal Claw would work good with that because it has a chance of raising your attack.
Yeah, I don't like Metal Claw. It's
95 accuracy.
95 accuracy, 55, I think, attack.
50
50 base power. Like, that's not...
And even that could be excused if it had like a 50% chance of raising your attack, but it's a 10% chance of raising your attack.
Yeah, nah. So...
It sucks.
Not worth
it's a shitty move. There's another move I wish we'd remembered for our...
It's not as shitty as the other moves that were on that list, but it's...
Because, like, you could at least use that okay with a technician
It's a good early move. Like, when Charmander learns that and Fire Red, Leaf Green, holy shit, that's a good move.
That is true. It's a really good early move. One of my first experiences with a Kingler was one that had Guillotine. So, that's fun.
Oh. Yours had Guillotine?
No, I was up against one that had Guillotine.
Well, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
That's also illegal.
Well, now it is. Generation 1. Crab Hammer is this main stab physical...
Basically signature move.
Basically signature move. I mean, when you think Crab Hammer, you think fucking Kingler. Other Pokemon can learn it, but you think Kingler.
And the only other Pokemon that can learn it are also crustaceans.
Yeah.
So...
it has a base 100 attack and a 90 accuracy, so... I mean, the 90 accuracy thing sucks.
I mean, Aqua Tail is used.
It's better than Aqua Tail. And it doesn't get Waterfall, which also sucks. Like, poor Kingler. It has the ingredients for a good Pokemon in there. It
doesn't have the zest.
It just needs, like, an extra thing. Just, like, one extra thing to make it really stand. Like, a really good ability would have helped it out a lot.
I like it in the anime. It's fucking brutal in the anime.
Yeah, in the anime, it's awesome.
Like cracking a cloister's shell. Cookie.
So if you were gonna make one like to use, would you want your ability to be Hyper Cutter, Shell Armor, or Sheer Force?
Sheer Force.
Sheer Force.
Sheer Force. So that way, does Crab Hammer have added benefit, or is it just?
I don't think so. I think it just has a good base power.
Oh shit! What water moves does Kingler learn? Oh,
That's it. That's literally the only. That's kind of the only one.
Well, then I guess Sheer Force doesn't really benefit it that much.
Yeah, and Sheer Force doesn't work with... It has a higher critical hit ratio, but Sheer Force doesn't aid in that. It doesn't work with that.
In that case, I would probably just do probably Hyper Cutter, so I could bypass Intimidate Pokemon.
Yeah, that's fair.
And just straight up attack them.
Yeah.
But Hyper Cutter's just a shitty clear body.
Yeah, exactly.
And then Shell Armor is just a shitty...
I mean, Shell Armor is a good move. It's a good ability. But
I mean, yeah.
With a sweeper, though, it doesn't really make sense.
It doesn't frost the cake.
I want to try out a bulky one sometime.
So yeah, probably Shell Armor.
Yeah. Well, give it Shell Armor. Because it would, like, it's very good attack would benefit a bulky Pokemon in that way, because, like, you could still have attacking moves while also
taking hits.
Its fucking special defense is what lets it down, but...
Like, if there was some way to increase its special defense, like either through new ability or something.
Exactly. All it has really going for it is Confide. Oh, it does have access to Amnesia.
Oh, there you go, then.
Yeah, so you could do an Amnesia set with that. Yeah, mine has Knockoff, X-Scissor, Crab Hammer, and Sword Stance.
That's probably exactly what I would have my Kingler be. It would just be admin instead.
Exactly. It does fine, but there are other options for physical attacking water Pokemon. Gyarados coming to mind immediately.
For Alligator.
Buizel.
Floatzel.
Rather.
I'm Buizel maybe if you want to use an Eviolite, but I don't know why.
Floatzel.
Swampert.
Yeah, I mean it's not a bad Pokemon, but it doesn't stand out enough, and it has really tough competition for everything it does.
Yeah, no, it
doesn't get like Swift Swim. It's cool looking, and I like it, but
I'm kind of infuriated by Krabby in Pokemon Go.
Why?
'Cause for a while there, I think I finally got out of it, but I had like 5 Pokemon eggs in a row hatched to be Krabby, and I'm like, what the fucking hell? Like, can I please have a Chansey? Just one fucking Chansey. And I probably got my first Chansey like a couple weeks ago. About fucking time. I don't know how people have Blissies. That's just astounding to me. Let alone how they're in the high 2000s.
Fun fact, Krabby was one of the first... It was the first Pokemon besides like Caterpie and Rattata and shit. Like one of the common Pokemon. Krabby was the first Pokemon I evolved outside of those.
Oh, wow. Nice. I give Kingler 2 Voltorbs. Because it's just not that impressive, but I don't hate it.
No, I don't hate it. It's one of those Pokemon that I would like root for it if I saw someone using it.
Yeah,
like in a competition.
That's exactly. It's the underdog. It's got a real underdog mentality.
It does.
Do you think Crabominable is trying to encroach on Kingler's territory in that regard?
It's kind of the same exact Pokemon, just
different
lower.
type.
Yeah, it's fair.
So yeah.
I think we've run the gamut on Kingler.
We have run the.
That's about as
game
much as
on
we can get
Kingler.
out of Kingler.
Yeah.
Poor Kingler.
What was that one Pokemon we kept not talking about, and we kept
I
talking
in
about other
remember.
Pokemon with it?
I can't even
Was
remember.
it Excelgor?
No.
It was the one.
No, it's the one that I'm It's in the episode that I am currently editing. So I'll be able to tell you after I finish editing it.
Cool.
I want to say it's like Rapidash or something.
It's not Rapidash.
I don't think it's Rapidash, but something like that. All right, Nick, you got something that you wanted to talk about for
Super Smash Brothers Ultimate. It was announced, and we haven't talked about it yet. And oh my god, it looks fucking amazing.
It does look pretty cool. It does look pretty cool.
And there are Pokemon in it, so it's allowed to be in Poketalks. Everyone is coming back, including Pichu.
I've heard Pichu kind of isn't that.
Pichu in Melee is considered the worst character. So the thing with Pichu and its Pokedex entries is Pichu can't control its own electrical output, so it hurts itself. And that's exactly what it does in the game. Is half of its moves give it 1% damage. It's a faster and smaller Pikachu, but it also damages itself.
That's stupid.
Yeah, no, it's.
Why would you make a character that hurts itself when it's hurting other people?
Charizard does that with Flare Blitz.
That's one move.
Yeah, that is one move. So.
It's so dumb.
Yeah.
It's aggressively stupid.
Yeah, no, it's cute, and I think it does I forget if it's weaker than Pikachu, but if it's the same strength, then it would be a good reason for why you have a faster Pikachu, because it's pretty devastating if you can use it right. But I'm really excited for Wolf. Wolf was my boy back in the day.
Yeah, I remember that.
Oh yeah,
I remember that.
Oh, folks.
Yeah, that was
dark times in college.
That was Forrest became a man. Is what happened there. Forrest became a man.
Yeah, no, Wolf is the fucking best, man. And he looks like he's
as good as ever.
He's good as ever.
Are there any other characters that you're excited for besides Wolf and Pichu?
Yeah, fucking Ridley is fucking finally in Smash Brothers.
Oh man, is that one that you're excited for? I thought maybe it would be Ice Climbers.
No, I never really played with Ice Climbers, and the meta game, I think they took away the double grab and throw things. So, even if I were in a meta game, Ice Climbers aren't really my favorite. I never.
But Ridley.
Ridley! Oh my god, Ridley! They said he was too big, and they even made a joke about that in this announcement trailer. Ridley makes the big time, and yet here he is in all his fucking glory. Holy shit,
he's not that big. He's big, but he's not that
He's
big.
Bowser's size, but
Yeah.
in the Metroid games, he's 4 times the height of Samus.
Pretty cool that they included that character. That is cool.
Yeah.
That is cool.
And he looks like he's a speedy big guy. Got really good recovery, good projectile that you can apparently counter by just hitting him in the neck, which was his weak point in the game, so it's clever.
I've heard that Ganondorf gets to use his sword now.
Yeah, he gets to
I'm
use
excited
in
for
his
that.
smash attacks. He has the swords, and he's just he also looks fucking awesome.
Ganondorf's one of my favorite characters to play with, so I'm excited for it.
He has his Ocarina of Time look back, so he's super muscular and skinny, and uses his sword. It's awesome. All final smashes. I think they got rid of the transformative final smashes, So now they're all just like super attacks instead, which that's good. It will keep pace of the game. Which also, in one-on-one matches, you do more damage. They've introduced like so many changes. Like this is going to be it's like its own episode if we talked about everything they changed. Like it's Forrest. It's coming out December.
I'm excited. Oh wait, it's Christmas.
Coming out December. Yeah, Christmas, December 8th. So after Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, so.
Which I'm sure that game will be made. Did we talk about Let's Go Eevee and Pikachu?
I think we did last week. We did, or in the last episode we did.
I'm sure we said it. No, it looks fine.
It looks cute. It looks like a game to introduce kids into Pokemon. I'm more excited for whatever Generation 8 has in store for next year.
Oh god, that's gonna be cool.
Yeah.
I don't think I'll be disappointed.
Well, I mean, I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. I think during this review, I have become more skeptical of games, because I'm gonna be honest. When I first saw Popplio, Litten, and Rowlet, I was like, okay. And then I grew into them. So yeah, we'll just wait and see for 8th gen.
When I first saw Popplio, Litten, and Rowlet, I loved Rowlet. Litten looked pretty generic, and I thought Popplio looked dumb. Don't really feel that way now. I more or less like them all three the same.
But it's
in terms of design, but I like it when they take chances though. I do like it when they take chances with designs and stuff.
Do you think so? Now this is time to talk about, because Super Smash Brothers is the kind of the topic of Pokegrouse. Do you think they'll introduce any new Pokemon playable characters?
With as many characters as they're already going to have on the roster, I would...
Because there's like 64 or 65
yeah, I would be doubtful that they would include any more.
Sakurai did say not to expect a lot more. So, if anything, I think they're only going to introduce like maybe 3 more.
Like new characters?
New characters.
Yeah. I wouldn't see a Pokemon being one of those, since they already have so many fucking Pokemon.
Well, see, here's the thing: they have so many Fire Emblem characters and so many Mario characters. They're more represented than Pokemon is right now. Because Mario's got Mario has Mario, Luigi, Peach, Bowser, Dr. Mario, Daisy now. She's an Echo Fighter, which is the official term for clone characters basically now. And Rosalina and Luma. And Yoshi technically, kind of.
But still no Waluigi.
Still no Waluigi. He's an assist trophy again.
Poor Waluigi.
Oh yeah, technically Wario too.
But
Wario's more from his own games.
They don't like Waluigi, I guess.
I think they just like trolling with Waluigi.
That makes sense. That's kind of what it is.
And then Fire Emblem has Marth, Lucina, Roy, Ike, Robin, and Corrin.
Well, that's so great. Pokemon's gonna have Ivysaur, Squirtle, Charizard, Pikachu, Pichu, Jigglypuff, Lucario, Mewtwo, Greninja. That's 9.
Well, 3 of those are in one character slot, so put an asterisk on that 9. It's more like 7.
7. Still.
So yeah, that's in the top. That is okay. So
still quite a few.
So I'm just gonna say if they introduce another Pokemon character, my bet's on Decidueye or some random Pokemon from the 8th generation. They wouldn't do that. That's gonna be DLC if anything from an 8th generation Pokemon.
I would think that Decidueye is a good contender. I can't even think of any others that would. Maybe Mimikyu?
No, I don't think so. Mimikyu, unless they made Mimikyu a fucked up version of an Echo Pikachu, which would be interesting, but I don't think Mimikyu's moveset is too different from actual Pikachu's.
Yeah, I can't think of any others that would be. Togedemaru.
Togedemaru is a Pokeball Pokemon. As is Beware, Alolan Vulpix.
Oh, Beware would have been good contender actually.
I don't. Beware's just so fun. Like Beware's just a Bowser fusion with Little Mac, if anything.
No, that a Bowser clone would be Turtonator.
Turtonator would be no, I don't want Turtonator. Doesn't have enough charisma to be in Smash. Hey kids, make sure you stay on the main road of life, or else you're gonna find yourself in an orgy of a bunch of hyper voicing bears.
And they will kill you. After having sex with you. Okay, goodbye everybody.
Goodbye.
Next time that we meet, we will be doing the
Pokemon,
season 4.
the third movie.
We've already done that by this
point.
point.
We've already done that by this point. Never mind. Will be doing...
Next time will be the season 3 wrap-up stuff.
And
so...
Top 5?
I was kind of thinking we could do a consensual top 10 and worst 10. Because there are enough episodes, I think.
How many episodes are there? 40?
There's like 40, yeah.
That's only like 10 more than Orange Islands. I don't know. We'll talk about it. We'll consensual 10 probably. Yeah.
We wouldn't be able to do like each 10 like that. There's not enough for that. True. But I think we could do a consensual top 10.
Cool. Let's go for that.
Okay.
Nice.
And then after that, season 4.
Well,
where we're still in Johto.
I already did my go away message. So.
I can edit this too, and before then.
Oh, okay. Well, edit magic time. Woo!